Good morning, guys. Ray's Landscaping, and it's Sunday morning. I got the approval from the owner on the brush cutting job to go on and get started today. So I'm gonna go over there. It'll probably be lunchtime before I get over there, but it is Sunday, and this will give me a little bit of opportunity to get started on the job without any labor on the ground. I won't have nobody with me, just me. So, you know, I like to kind of, or a job where I'm going to be there for a few days. I like to, no matter what type of work it is, I like to be able to go out to the job, with no labor or anything, and get a bead on everything that that I'm going to need labor for. So when I do bring labor, especially if it's a 2 or 3 day job, if it's a 3-day job, I probably, especially with the Bobcat that I've learned, I probably will not have labor the first day, unless there's something that I'm not out there on a new job with the Bobcat running and having to think about what my guy needs to be doing. So with that being said, if I go out for instance today, if I go out there today and I'm going, when I get out there today, I will be able to get started, categorize the sections. That's kind of how I like to do things that are kind of spread out. I like to, okay, let me do this piece, and then I'll do that piece, and so on and so on. I get out there, if I go out to a new job with labor, well, I'm not being all I can be the first day, especially when I'm so young in the Bobcat brush cutting game, on being able to tell them what they need to be doing, because I'm busy trying to make sure I don't mess nothing up. I really busy trying to get this done and that done, and I know that you guys that watch me, one of my biggest things about me in general, just across the board, no matter what business I'm in, landscape, lawn care, whatever, if a machine can do it, then that's what I want to happen. I don't want a guy doing labor that the machines can do, because the machine can do it in, if it takes a guy an hour to do something, the machine can do it in, 5 minutes or less. So I will need a helper over here at this brush cutting job. I'm gonna have him run my, I got a bicycle handle brush cutter, steel brush cutter, and I will have him run that around some of the bigger trees and stuff. But when I go over there today, I'll be able to see all that in my head, and so tomorrow morning when we get there, I'll know exactly what I need him to do, and I won't be having to think about all that. Now, I don't know if that's a good way to do things or a bad way to do things. My thinking is always keep labor to a minimum. That's just my thinking. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but if you take advantage of the times that you can, then when you have to physically unload a trailer or anything like that, it's not so bad on you, because you done save labor on everything else. So yeah, this brush cutting job, I'm not going to have to haul nothing off or anything, so it's just a matter of just brush cutting. Okay, fellas, so I got everything loaded. I'm almost over to this brush cutting job. I got the Bobcat, I got the brush cutter, I got the grapple bucket, and I also got a smooth bucket. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm fixing to be doing, and I'll get some video over here of the job and all before I get started. And I wasn't even really supposed to come today. I'm just going over here. I'm going to be able to leave the machine here. I mean, it's a whole lot that I can get done in the time period tomorrow morning. I'm really just bringing the machine to drop it. Now I'm going to run it for a couple hours, and everything. And I did notice though, I have a hydraulic leak, so I really need to do this job, get paid on this job before I address the hydraulic leak. Now, you know, just never know. It might not. I mean, you know, whatever's leaking might bust wide open and leak, you know, bad, and then I'll have to stop. Well, you know, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I'd rather find that out today than tomorrow. I talked with Bo Weiser Bo, and he says that he's mad because he ain't working today. He mad because I ain't working him today, man. I ain't really got anything that's generating any money, man. See, Bo don't think about that. All he thinks about is what he needs. He don't think about it, you know. If there ain't no work, there ain't no work. So he said he's working for somebody else tomorrow. And I don't know if he's just telling me that, hoping I would say, okay, man, let's go on and do it today, or whatever. I didn't say that, so he got a little mad. And I just told him that, you know, if you're telling me you're going to work for this other dude tomorrow, that's cool. That's really cool with me, because, you know, as long as I know. What I get so upset about is when the guys don't tell me they're going to do that, you know. So he told me, and so then I made sure that he knew that tomorrow morning, don't be calling me trying to go to work, because I will have already made up my mind on exactly what I'm going to be doing, because I'm going to be back over here whether I got a guy working or not, you know. So, and he was upset, and I'm like, dude, I mean, it don't matter really if you get mad or not. I mean, I'm not going to not do a job because Bo can't come to work tomorrow, or because he's going to be working for somebody else. And he can work for whoever he wants to work for. It don't matter to me, you know, as long as I know up front. That's all I care about. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, guys, so I'm fixing to pull up here. This is the brush cutting job. So there's a few other. I bought the grapple bucket, but there's a couple other little things that he wants me to do. So we're going to cut back down, and there's a hill right there. And I'll get footage as I go. So we're going to cut all of this. And there's some big hunks of trees and stuff that he wants, and I'm trying to remove, or, you know, not remove, but just push on down the hill. Like, you know, like all of this. See, this is really not brush cutting work here. This is just, you know, pick up and move stuff. So, man, I'll take the machine straight down this freaking hill probably. I don't know. But the goal here is going to be cut as far down here as we can. In theory, I would want to go all the way over here to that side over there, but because picture this, see this wood line running down through here? You're just going to take it back as far as it makes sense, you know. I don't think it's going to take that long, man. I just don't know. This is the one that I told you guys I bid at $2,100 on. Okay guys, it's Ray. Y'all know what happened. Look at all this freaking hydraulic fluid. I'm gonna have to take it to the shop. I'm gonna have to take the machine out of here. I ain't sure exactly what even to do, man, because that thing is leaking. Well, I ran it for about 2.5, 3 hours, and it's leaking pretty bad, man. It was full of fluid now, and now it's not even registering on the fluid. Yeah, I don't see. I mean, golly, man. I mean, it had a leak, y'all. You know, and now the leak's bad, worse. I think. You know, most of the time leaks don't fix themselves. That's for sure. So, I don't know if y'all can see all that fluid right there. I don't even know where it's coming from. Right here somewhere. It looks like it's coming out from under the engine or something. Because when you look up in there, I don't see a lot, but I see it right there, all on top of that white tank there. I don't even know what to do, man. I'm trying to think. Seems to always be something, man. Fuck. Well, I'm at a dilemma here, y'all. So my dilemma is this. If I take the machine home, okay, so say I got fluid I can pour in it, right? Should I try to finish this job right here with it like that, man? Fuck. I don't even know, man. You know, I may have jumped the gun on this job, man. I don't know what to do. If I can make it 2 more days, I need to go buy another 5. That's what I don't even know, man. If I could just get through this job, that's what I'm going to try to do, man. I got to get through this job, so I need to go buy another 5 gallons of hydro fluid. Damn, man. I mean, I just ran it for like 3 hours. And I mean, it's still running fine. Yeah, if I come back over here tomorrow, I need to go get another 5 gallons of fluid, man. Just got to keep my eye on the fluid. I don't know how quick it's coming out. It ain't spraying out crazy, but it's definitely got a fucking leak. Looks like it's on top of that white tank somewhere. I don't even know. I'm gonna call the mechanic tomorrow. But I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait till Wednesday to yeah, I mean, I just need to keep fluid in it. Yeah. Well, I really don't have a whole lot to say, y'all. I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit for getting started over here. But if I can finish this job, see, my thinking is always this, man. If something happens with, if the Bobcat has a leak or whatever, my thinking is always, I want to use the money that the Bobcat makes. Like if this man wrote me a check, on Tuesday, he writes me a check for $2,100, then in theory, I want to take that money and fix the skid steer. It probably won't cost that much money. I mean, $500 probably, or something like that. I don't know. But I didn't tear anything up today. But the leak, I don't know if the leak's gotten worse or what. I think the warmer the machine gets, the thinner the oil gets, and then the thinner the hydro oil gets, and then the more comes out. I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour all the hydraulic fluid that I got in the machine and see exactly how low it is. And then I'm just going to have to keep fluid in it. Buy a whole another 5 gallons of it. Maybe even buy 2 5-gallon containers of it. And then tomorrow, while me and Bo are over here, I'll just run it about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then pour fluid in it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because if I take it home, then I don't have any work tomorrow. And it's going to be a pretty day. And I don't have any work tomorrow other than this. My job tomorrow, if I take the machine back with me and not come over here, would be to take it to the shop. Well, if I take it to the shop tomorrow, then I'm obviously not going to finish this job this week. And I'm obviously not going to finish this job before I have to pay for the Bobcat to get fixed. Now, I can pay for the Bobcat to get fixed, pull money out of another account. But the biggest thing is I got the next 2 days that are clear, pretty weather, and yeah, that. I done got started. I'm gonna finish this job and get this check. So there ain't no stopping me, man. I mean, it's gonna have to be spraying out every fucking where for me to damn not. I mean, yeah, there's that. So I'm fixing to pour all the fluid that I got in the machine right now, and then in the morning or on the way home I'll stop by AutoZone and get some more fluid. It is what it is, man. You got to do what you got to do. 50 bucks or whatever it is for 5 gallons of fluid. If I can make it through all day tomorrow some kind of way, then we'll be well on our way to being where I need to be. So I'm leaving the machine here. I'm gonna make my mind up. If it gets real bad tomorrow, then I'll stop when I have to stop. But I'm not gonna stop until I have to stop. So there's that. I am gonna definitely keep an eye on the machine, hydraulics fluid. So yeah. I don't know, but I know what I'm gonna do. I got to, man. I got to. This is Ray's Landscaping, and yeah, it's a sad Ray, y'all. The emotional roller coaster of a lawn care professional. Killing me, man. See ya.